Hello guys and welcome to another exciting video on this channel. In this video I'm going to talk about some copyright violations. So you are doing niche research on Merch by Amazon and you come across some designs for your shirts as you get some ideas from that, but you are not sure about that if you should create it or not, and you check it on the trademark website and you find out that there are no trademarks for that particular phrase or particular design, and you create a design, you put it on Amazon, and then somehow you get a rejection, and in worst cases you get your account suspended. So my main focus in this video is going to talk about some those things to avoid copyright violations, because sometimes those copyright violations are not exactly clear, and the design itself is not actually clear, and you can see it on a merch shirt on the Amazon, and you think that okay, well, another person is selling this shirt, then it is, it might be okay to design similar on based on the similar niche, on based on the similar topic, and put it on the website, but that is actually totally wrong. So here I am on Amazon and I've searched just for the merch shirts, and at the top you can easily say that top of the designs are actually branded shirts. They are copyrighted because they are owned by some big brands, so you definitely know that you need to avoid it. But there are some things that you see and you don't know if you should avoid it or not. For example, here in this sloth shirt, you can see that this sloth shirt has a flash symbol on it. It has a red costume, it has a flash symbol which is similar to the DC version of the flash symbol. So these type of things can result in copyright violation and can get your account banned. Now you can say that this shirt is already online, so it might not be a copyright violation, but chances are that someone has not reported this shirt yet. Someone has not actually got notice of this from the actually trademark owner or the copyright owner of the particular design. Similarly, the case is Mommy Shark, which is also a variation of a popular song, Shark Doo 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 song. So you need to not only search for trademarks on the trademarks website, but also you need to Google those phrases so that you know that these phrases are do not belong to any particular song or a particular book, or maybe a particular TV show or a movie quote. So you need to beware of those. Another example you can see here is that it is a birthday shark shirt, and also it has incorporated that do words. So you have to keep that in mind, is that you cannot actually change the words and make a reference to the original song or the to original movie code or the to original movie. So you have to be really careful about it. You might think that you are doing a clever design and you are not actually exactly violating the copyrights, but in a way you are violating their copyrights, and Amazon does take it seriously. So if somehow your design makes a reference to original copyrighted material, then your design will get rejected. Now I will show you some of the examples which are really bad examples of, and these shirts should not be here online on merch. Here is the first shirt. You can easily say that it is a really famous design, and also you can check out by the ratings that it's a really well selling design. It has 9 ratings, and but the code you see is that friends don't lie, and then there is this cookie or whatever that is. So if you are not familiar with Stranger Things, if you don't watch TV shows like that, some people usually don't are not into TV shows and all that because they are busy in their daily life. So you can see here that it doesn't seem to be actually violating any kind of copyrights. It does not actually mention the name of any particular movie or any particular song like that. You search this phrase "friends don't lie" on USPTO website and you find out that there are no trademarks for that particular phrase. So what actually it does is that it is referring to the Stranger Things quote from that show. So this is another bad example of copyright violation, or using a design that is referring to the actual show or a song. So don't do these type of things. Another example, the do shirts. Whatever you see, you might see there are a lot of ratings for that ad. I think this is actually from Pink Frog. Maybe that is the actual owner of the copyright from that. But you might also see these type of designs from other merch sellers, and you think that this is okay to go, but that is not really a good idea. Here another example. Now you can easily say that this is a clear violation of the Harry Potter, but on the ratings you can see that there it has 19 ratings. So you might think that this is not a copyright violation, it is not infringing anybody's intellectual property, but what it does is that it is somehow taking advantage of another person's intellectual property, another person's copyrights, and using it in for their own profits, which is totally illegal, and this should not be done. So if you want your account to be safe and you don't want your account to be suspended, don't make these kind of clever, you think these are clever design, but don't create these type of designs. I have talked about the cross niching and cross intersecting nichings, but that is a really bad idea, and a bad example of a cross niching or intersecting niches design. Don't do this type of thing. Another example on here, you can see that it has this, what I say, what I can say is that it is a total clear violation of the Harry Potter, the intellectual property of the owners of the Harry Potters. That this is another really bad example which you should not do. Do not incorporate another niche with the popular niche and try to think that you will get away with this somehow. Or you might get ratings, you might get a lot of sales, but when that hammer is down, when the actual owner gets to know that you are violating, this product is actually violating their copyrights, their intellectual property, it's just a matter of few minutes, then you will get your account suspended. So don't do this. Another example here, you can see that it is referring to the it movie and the book and all that, and you can easily clearly see that it is actually violating those rights if you have, or if you are actually into movies, into TV shows. But if you are not into TV shows, and if you are not into movies, and you are creating your design, you are just checking it on USPTO website, and then that is not really enough to keep yourself safe from copyright violations, or maybe intentionally, maybe unknowingly, you make a mistake and you get your account suspended. Again, you can see that there are it has 2 ratings, it has a plus 5, it has 5-star rating, and which is not an indication that this is actually allowed. Here another example, you can see that it is a Halloween theme design, although it is not a merch shirt, but you might have seen similar type of hairstyles and the same coat on merch shirts as well. So which is total violation. It is referencing to a movie. Whenever you see a particular design which doesn't look kind normal to you, as you can see here, it has some specific type of 3 hairstyles, and these 3 hairstyles should get you thinking that somehow this should have reference, and it should have referred these hairstyle, this artwork to something popular. So whenever you feel that thing, get that feeling, try to search it online, try to Google it, and find out if it really belongs to another copyrighted material. Most probably it is either a song or a movie code or a TV show code. So here you can see on this IMDb website, the first code that you can see is this one. Oh look, another glorious morning makes me sick. You might find this code available on Halloween themed shirts on Merch by Amazon if you're doing niche research. So you might think that this is actually free. Again, you check it on Trademark Hunt, maybe on USPTO website, you don't find any kind of trademarks for that particular phrase. But if you search this particular phrase on Google, you will be able to find out that this is referring to that movie. Another example of this code, that is Halloween theme design, and you find a low BSR for this particular shirt and you think that it is okay to go, but that is not. It is already referring to a particular to the quote in that particular movie. So the purpose of this video was to actually show you some designs that you might have already seen it on Mercer doing research, and you think that they are okay to go, but they are not. I have experienced similar type of rejection on my account because I have found some design on a merch shirt. I checked trademark and I checked USPTO website and I didn't find any kind of trademark for that particular phrase, but when I uploaded my own design it got rejected. Now that got me thinking, why did it got rejected? I somehow never knew about it, that I was actually referring to a particular movie because of that quote. Now because I did not watch actually that movie, so it was referring to that quote somehow, because and I thought it was okay because I found that particular shirt and particular phrase on used on much by Amazon shirts on while doing initial research. So that got gave me a rejection. Luckily my account was not suspended because that was not an actual takedown. Takedown is something when you have your design online and after that you get your design reported by that owner of the particular copyrighted material or intellectual property material. So that is really a serious if you get a takedown. But if during the process of uploading a new design, if you without actually at the first stage without actually your design going live, if you get a rejection, maybe they'll let you go. So the whole purpose of this video is to actually show you that you should not only check the trademarks for their shares, but also check the Google those phrases and try to find out if that design or that particular phrase actually belongs to a particular any movie or any song. If you just search out the phrase of a particular shirt on Google, you might actually able to find out that this belongs to a movie or a song. And even if you don't find out that it belongs to a movie or quote, but somehow the design of the that particular shirt, somehow the way it is mentioned, it is designed, it actually gives you a feeling that this must belong to some kind of movie or maybe a song. Then you should actually avoid it. Again, you will find a lot of maybe shares that have higher ratings, that have a low BSR, and you think that they are selling well, but that is not actually a good idea. So that was all for now. If you have any question regarding this, you can ask me in the comments below and I'll try my best to answer them. Also, you can join my print on demand Facebook group, the link to which you can find in the description below. And if you have found this video to be helpful, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon so that you can be notified about my future videos as well. And thank you for watching. Hi, thank you for watching another video. And if you have made this far, it means you have found something interesting in this video. This channel is all about sharing tips about earning a decent living online, and if you are interested in this topic, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Thank you.